The events of Bandi Chor will forever be etched into the passages of history. The story is the cause for many to celebrate around the world to this day. Join us as we turn back the pages to discover the events that led to Bandi Chor. Our story begins with the birth of Sri Hargobind Ji. They were the only child of Mata Ganga Ji and Guru Arjan Dev Ji, the fifth Sikh Guru. The fearless child would grow to become a great warrior, but the threat to their life started from their birth. A fire of jealousy burned Prithi Chand ever since his younger brother Guru Arjan Dev Ji was made Guru instead of him. Prithi Chand wanted his own son Mirban to be Guru after Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Only one thing stood in his way, the Guru's newborn child. First, Prithi Chand instructed a midwife to poison Sri Hargobind Ji, but the poison entered her own body and she died instead. Secondly, Prithi Chand released a venomous snake near the home of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. When Mata Ganga Ji wasn't looking, the snake slowly slithered towards her son. Just as the snake was ready to strike, Sri Hargobind Ji grabbed it like a toy and crushed it with their mighty strength. After all else had failed, Prithi Chand paid a priest to feed the child poisoned yogurt, but the child refused to eat, and the priest died in great pain for his evil actions. Having survived the attempts on their life, Sri Hargobind Ji reached the age for marriage proposals. It was at this time that a priest was searching for a suitable match for Chandu's daughter. The priest suggested to Chandu that she ought to marry Guru Arjan Dev Ji's son. Chandu laughed at the idea. He arrogantly declared at this time that a priest was searching for a suitable match for Chandu's daughter. The priest suggested to Chandu that she ought to marry Guru Arjan Dev Ji's son. Chandu laughed at the idea. He arrogantly declared that he was of a much higher status than the Guru, and that he was far wealthier than the Guru too. Nevertheless, Chandu agreed to the proposal. When Guru Arjan Dev Ji was presented with the marriage proposal, the Sikhs pleaded with Guruji not to accept because Chandu had spoken so negatively of the Guru. The Guru listened to the will of their Sikhs and refused the proposal. The prideful Chandu was furious when he heard of this. He demanded the priest go back to the Guru, threatening that if the marriage proposal wasn't accepted, then Chandu would never leave the Guru alone. But the insults given by Chandu cut deep in the heart of the Sikhs, who begged the Guru not to accept. The Guru could not refuse their Sikhs, and Sri Hargobind Ji's marriage was agreed elsewhere. Prithi Chand was so desperate for his son to become the Guru that he plotted with one of Emperor Jahangir's generals, Sulhi Khan, to attack Guru Arjan Dev Ji with an army. But on their journey, Sulhi Khan lost control of his horse, fell into a brick kiln and died. Meanwhile, Chandu was plotting his own revenge on Guru Arjan Dev Ji. His opportunity finally came after Emperor Jahangir's son, Khusrau, came to Guru Arjan Dev Ji for help. Before his death, Emperor Akbar preferred his grandson Khusrau to become ruler, but Khusrau's father Jahangir intervened and banished his own son to become emperor himself. The news of Khusrau asking Guruji for help reached Chandu, who took his chance. He encouraged the emperor to summon Guru Arjan Dev Ji to answer for why they helped Khusrau. Emperor Jahangir was tentative at first, but allowed Chandu to send a letter demanding Guruji's presence at the emperor's palace in Lahore. In complete acceptance of the will of the One, Guru Arjan Dev Ji knew the time had come for them to leave their physical body. Before setting off for Lahore, Guruji asked Baba Buddha Ji to make the necessary preparations. A ceremony took place in which Guru Arjan Dev Ji anointed the next Guru, Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. The light of Guru Nanak Dev Ji was passed on, and the Sikhs had their sixth master. When the time came, Guru Arjan Dev Ji paid their final respects at Sri Harmandir Sahib, one last of Lahore, and thus becoming a more powerful threat to the throne. Emperor Jahangir sent a governor called Wazir Khan to escort Guruji to the palace. When Guru Arjan Dev Ji arrived at the palace, they were greeted with respect by the emperor and were even given their own high seating, much to Chandu's disappointment. During their conversation, Emperor Jahangir asked Guru Arjan Dev Ji who was greater, Muslims or Hindus. It was at this moment that Guru Arjan Dev Ji revealed a divine shabad. Koi bole Ram Ram, koi Khudaye, koi seve Gusaiya, koi Allah hai. That all faiths ultimately worship the same creator in their own ways. After some time, Emperor Jahangir announced he was leaving Lahore and made his exit from the royal palace. A priest turned to Guruji and asked them to change Gurbani to include the praises of Emperor Jahangir. But Guruji refused to change a single letter, as Gurbani is divine revelation from the One and is therefore perfect. Now that the emperor was gone, Chandu seized his chance for revenge on Guru Arjan Dev Ji. He ordered the guards to imprison Guruji in Chandu's home and separated the 5 Sikhs from the Guru. And so began the 5 days that led to Guru Arjan Dev Ji's martyrdom. The scorching sun rose on the first day, just like the fire of revenge within Chandu. When he saw the Guru, Chandu roared his frustration at the rejection of his daughter's marriage proposal. He offered Guru Arjan Dev Ji an ultimatum: to accept the marriage proposal or accept death. But this didn't sway the Guru in the slightest. Guruji reminded Chandu that Chandu himself had declared that he was of too high a status for his daughter to marry Sri Hargobind Ji. This infuriated Chandu, who ordered his guards not to give food or water to the Guru and not to let them sleep either. Chandu demanded a payment of 100,000 coins if Guru Arjan Dev Ji wanted to eat, another 100,000 for every drink, and 100,000 more if they wanted to sleep. When he awoke the next morning, Chandu was convinced that no food would Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Blinded by such hate, he resorted to one last attempt to break the Guru. He declared that the Guru would accept the marriage proposal or accept death by suffocation in a cow's hide, a dishonorable fate for the holy. Without fear, Guru Arjan Dev Ji explained that they would wash in the river Ravi before making them all over.
குருநானக் ஜெயந்தி நாடு முழுவதும் சீக்கியர்களால் கொண்டாடப்படுவது சீக்கிய மதத்தின் நிறுவனர் மற்றும் 10 சீக்கிய குருக்களுள் முதல் குரு குருநானக். இறையருள் பெற்ற குரு மூலம் இறைவன் ஒருவன் இருக்கிறான் என்பதை அறிந்து அவனை அடைய முயல்வது மனித வாழ்வின் குறிக்கோள் என்று சீக்கிய சமயம் கூறுகிறது. இந்த சீக்கிய சமயத்தை தோற்றுவித்தவர்தான் குருநானக். கடவுளை ஒளி வடிவில் கண்டவர்தான் குருநானக். கடவுள் இருப்பதை உணர்த்திய இவர் உருவ வழிபாடுகளை தவிர்த்து வந்தார். சீக்கியத்தை
Welcome to my online history classes. He refused to accept the Mughal authority. This is now very interesting thing. One, he did not want a state for himself. But on the other hand, he also refused to accept the authority of the Mughals. Number 4, his only objective was to express his resentment, his anger against the wrong religious policy of the rulers, and in achieving this, he was successful because ultimately what happened was Dara Shikoh, the eldest son of Shah Jahan, who was a believer in holy men, both Hindus and Muslim, instructed that no more notice will be taken of Guru. Guru is a saintly person. He should be allowed to live in peace, and the Mughal army will not follow Guru. Macluff, an eminent historian, also says that Emperor Shah Jahan decided that it was no good to engage in further warfare with priests and fakirs, and it would be well to forget the past. Now, this is all about the relationship between Guru Hargobind ji and Shah Jahan. And this is also a part of, this also forms the part
ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਦੋ ਸੰਤਾਨ ਸਨ, ਬਾਬਾ ਧੀਰਮਲ ਜੀ ਤੇ ਹਰ ਰਾਏ ਜੀ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰ ਰਾਏ ਸਾਹਿਬ 7ਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਬਣੇ। ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰ ਰਾਏ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸੰਤਾਨ ਹਰਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਜੀ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ 8ਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਬਣੇ। ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ 9ਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਬਣੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੁਪੁੱਤਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ 10ਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਬਣੇ।
आलम पनाह शहजादा दारा शिकोह आप भी गुनहगार ही नहीं बल्कि वो काफिर थे। दारा ने खुद अपने हाथों से हिंदुओं के उपनिषदों का तर्जुमा किया है और अपनी किताब में इस्लाम और हिंदू मजहब को बराबर का दर्जा दिया। इन सब तमाम बातों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए ये कहा जा सकता है कि वो बुत परस्त हो चुके हैं। और तो और उनका कहना यह भी है कि जन्नत वही है जहां मुल्ला का शोर न हो। इन सब बातों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए मेरी गुजारिश है कि इन्हें सख्त से सख्त सजा तजवीज की जाए।
काफिर दारा शिकोह पर लगाए गए तमाम इल्जामात साबित हैं। हम शहजादे दारा शिकोह को सजाए मौत का हुक्म अदा करते हैं। उसका सर कलम फोड़। हमने इस काफिर का चेहरा तब भी नहीं देखा था जब ये जिंदा था।